What's good, YouTube, man? It is your boy Sinister Dudes. We are back with another video, man. Today we're going to be reacting to the chilling murder of Lul Pab. And if those of y'all that don't know who Lul Pab is Quando Rondo's homie that died last year, August of 2022, I think, September or August 2022. Man, RP Pab, you know what I'm saying? RP everybody that passed away throughout the years, you know, Vaughn, Pab, everybody that died, you feel me? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell. Y'all share this video. Hope y'all staying safe. Hope y'all really staying blessed out there for real. And let's get right into it, man.
After the death of King Von, Quando Rondo and his entourage seemed marked for death. Amid rumours of a $1 million bounty on his head, he would need to move safe. But even before the feud with King Von, Lil Durk and his OTF collective, Quando Rondo had other people that would have wanted to see him dead too. A longtime member of Savannah, Georgia's Rollin' 60s Crips, with a local set only the mob having deep ties to the streets and years of history catching serious charges, there was numerous groups and gangs from his native city that might have had it out for him. One such example was the crew known as SAK, or the Section 8 Kids, who was still hating on Quando Rondo and his crew. Only the mob, OTM, sometimes referred to as JOG or Jump Out Gang or 1027, Quando's crew were an enormous target for numerous people. And just like Lil Durk from Chicago, Quando Rondo's ops from Savannah would use music as an attempt to get back at them. For example, in April 2022, SAK Gutter dropped the song Drill Time, along with a music video that started out with him crossing out 1027 and Jump Out Gang tags on a wall. And he would rap F1027 in this song. So at this point, Quando and his team have the most dangerous gang in Chicago trying to kill him, as well as numerous ops in his own native city of Savannah also looking to take his life. But Quando wasn't bothered. After the release of Lil Tim and his new mixtape Still Taking Risks, it appeared that Quando and Tim had no fear about being outside or speaking their minds. In April, Quando Rondo would be broadcasting his daily activities, sliding openly through the streets of Savannah, accompanied by his mother and $50,000 in cash. He would be mobbing with his local friends like Phoenix and Big Tim, seemingly with an army of people watching his back throughout the area.
Yeah, fire around thugging with Mon Dukes today. 50 on me. Hey, y'all boy, I'm about to go in the stove, be on the lookout. Alright. Okay, Trey. Going on. Why around Mon Dukes thugging today? Why? Mon Dukes, I got my little all around shit. Hey, Phoenix. Watch my car, cuz. Yeah, I'll watch it. What's Marvin up, huh? What's going on? Boy, you matched my auntie number yesterday too, now. She hit for my birthday, she played 25 tickets. And really supposed to be 150, right? Yeah, you matched my number. Yeah, this big Lil Tim. Facts.
In this live, Quando is behaving like he truly runs the city, even proceeding to smoke a cigarette on live inside of the convenience store. At one point, Quando actually starts winning at the game, even calling up Lil Tim in the store, saying that he's up big money.
Call Lil Tim. I need some. Call Lil Tim. Call Lil Tim, big play. Big play. Call Lil Tim. Call Lil Tim, we up. Call Lil Tim. Woo! Right there. Right there. Call Lil Tim. Why you ain't calling me that? No, you not. Yeah. I'm in that hitting, baby. Check me out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big play, what he's doing? What I hit for? Man, 30,000. Speak it into existence. Okay. Woo! Lil Tim! Lil Tim! Lil Tim! Stop playing, man! Stop playing, man! I don't play no games! Get that ready, Nanny! Get that ready! Come on, man! Joanna! I ain't been to here 5 minutes and I done hit that. Joanna, watch out, don't touch me. If you touch something, you gonna pay for it.
Ain't no money, ain't no price on no money.
But you,
You gotta scan this, man.
how you gonna scan it? There's something to it. Alright. How much that is?
$330.
You hit my birthday for $330.
It's interesting, you can actually really see the close friendship that Quando and Tim had in these little moments. On May the 11th, 2022, Lil Tim does an interview with Fuchsia's TV where he spoke on the Von situation. He didn't go too in detail about the events of that night, but he did boldly claim that he did what any good friend would want him to do.
Yeah, no matter where you at, like, they partner to be their partner.
So while Quando and Tim were out here living life and speaking openly about their thoughts on this situation, behind the scenes, Quando's ops from different cities were making connections and plotting against him and his people.
Question: what is the best e-commerce business to start today? Is it dropshipping from China and selling on Shopify? Long delivery time?
May SAK members seen on Instagram Live with O-Block members who were friends with King Von. It seemed like Lil Durk was still on the hunt and looking for ways to potentially get his revenge on Quando or Lil Tim for the death of King Von. And Durk wasn't even keeping this a secret. On June the 3rd, 2022, Lil Durk says that he's still trying to nail him, i.e. kill Quando, on the track Keep Dissing 2 with Boston Richie. Durk would go on to liken himself to King Von, rapping, "Bro got bodies, he's a demon child, I'm brother to a devil." After the Slide for Von trend had become so popular, it seemed to be common knowledge that Lil Durk and the people around him were openly trying to have Quando Rondo killed. But despite their earlier sentiments, Quando and Tim weren't all about the negativity. In August 2022, in an effort to give back to his community, Lil Tim did a book bag drive in a Savannah church. Unfortunately, despite making small positive steps, the negativity of gang life in Savannah would prevail. A few days before a scheduled trip to Los Angeles, one of Quando's close friends, Fendi, is killed in a shooting on West 38th Street. After cops responded to reports of shots fired around 3 a.m. on the 800 block of West 38th Street, they would find 22-year-old Fendi, real name Phoenix Odom, dead at the scene.
Right now, a man dead, and police are scrambling to figure out who killed him. Here's a look at the crime scene on the west side of Savannah, where you can see investigators gathering evidence for hours overnight. Now, that shooting happened early this morning on West 38th and Bullock Streets. As soon as we learn more about what led to that shooting, we will bring it to you.
Unsurprisingly, Quando's enemies would mock the death of his close friend, but despite the tragedy that took place in Savannah, Quando and his team would press on with their trip to Los Angeles, where initially they'd seemingly be having a good time, as Quando and Lul Pab would post clips to social media, showing them in the back of the car, popping a bottle, and enjoying the good life. However, unfortunately, it was here in Los Angeles when tragedy would strike again. On August 19th, 2022, just before 5:30 p.m., while sitting in their SUV, Quando Rondo and Lul Pab would be the targets of an assassination attempt, as 3 masked gunmen would approach Quando Rondo's car whilst parked at a gas station right near popular LA tourist destination, the Beverly Center, where these shooters would open fire. The police chief would later describe...
Damn, bro, like that's like Beverly Hills, right? Like that's close to like Beverly Hills. I don't know, bro. I'm not from Cali, so I don't know what the hell.
Shooters as having gotten out of a white car in dark clothing, shooting, and fleeing immediately after the shooting in what seemed to be a professional hit job.
They gassed up their vehicle, and as they were getting into their vehicle, a white car approached from the alley. 3 men got out of that car. They were in all dark clothing. They approached, fired numerous shots, and then left in that white car going eastbound in the alley north of Beverly. It does appear that we don't see any kind of argument or anything go on beforehand, so clearly these men came here with a mission in mind.
KCAL News would give viewers a good look at the alley where the shots were fired from, and Fox 11 News Los Angeles would break down the entire series of events, explaining that the shooting took place at the gas station, which was followed by an attempt to flee by Quando's entourage, where they drove a short distance before pulling over to seek medical attention for Lul Pab, who was hit in the shooting.
Once that SUV is hit by the gunfire, they take
Damn, boy.
the gas and they drive a few blocks away into West Hollywood.
Bro, look at the fucking window, like, god damn. And they had a flat tire too. I remember this, like, I remember seeing this too. Like, people was all over TikTok and shit, like, making the videos, and that's crazy.
Hollywood. They wind up stopping over at Santa Monica and San Vicente, right in the very heart of West Hollywood. You know, over there by the sheriff's station, also by the West Hollywood Park. They pull over there because the wounds to the man who was hit inside the Escalade too severe. He's bleeding. They pull over. 911 is called. Paramedics rush in. They take the injured man who's hit by gunfire to the ER. He does not make it, does not survive.
This essentially created 2 separate crime scenes. The scene of the shooting and the scene of where Quando's car stopped, with a KTLA-5 helicopter put on both of these scenes soon after the incident. According to KCAL, when Kwando's car stopped, a pedestrian flagged down a sheriff deputy who had begun to help Kwando and a wounded Lul Pab in a dramatic scene that was captured on camera by bystanders.
And that's where sheriff deputies were then flagged down by a pedestrian during rush hour on a Friday, right around 5:30. They found the victim with a gunshot wound and inside of a black Cadillac Escalade. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital. That is where we are told he died. His identity currently being withheld until family is notified.
Kwando Rondo would be filmed by passers-by, breaking down at the scene and screaming in disbelief as his wounded friend Lul Pab is pulled from the car and given CPR. With this heartbreaking scene quickly going viral and being broadcast on most major news outlets.
Somebody got shot, bro.
Press.
Can I get some space in this? Hello?
Like, bro, you fiending that much for some fucking attention. Like, I get you to press and all, bro, but nigga, chill out, bro. It's not that fucking deep, bro. Like, they're pulling out someone, like, they're pulling out a deceased person out of the SUV, and you over here saying, I'm the press, I'm the man. Get your ass on, bro. Damn.
At Full Sail, we take a unique approach to teaching the art of filmmaking. Our
Unfortunately, Lul Pab would pass away in hospital as a result of his injuries, leaving Kwando Rondo devastated, not just at the scene, but with later social media posts memorializing his close friend and cousin. Lul Pab was one of Kwando's right-hand men, someone who had been there for him during his come-up and stayed by his side when the whole industry turned against him. Pab had now lost his life, highly likely as a direct result of the $1 million bounty placed on Kwando's head following the killing of King Von. Ironically, with Pablo's death coming just a week before he was set to face trial for his 2019 RICO charges. But instead of Pab facing justice, Los Angeles police would now be looking to catch whoever did this brazen and professional murder. This was a brazen and professional hit, with the shooters clearly not caring about the fact that this took place in broad daylight in a busy tourist district. In fact, this scenario was eerily similar to the murder of FBG Duck by members of King Von's gang.
Oh yeah, and today Duck birthday, man. R.I.P. FBG Duck, man, and happy birthday to him, man, for real. Man, long live everybody.
O-Block. After all, both of these shootings would seemingly take place right in front of popular tourist destinations. In this situation, Los Angeles' Beverly Center.
To give you an idea, shots rang out there and right across the street, the Beverly Center. Imagine that, 5:30 in the afternoon. Incredibly, no one else hit by the gunfire.
However, in the aftermath of the incident, there would be a lot of conflicting narratives regarding who was responsible. Members of the LA-based gang, the Hoover Criminals, would be quick to celebrate Kwando's misfortune, no doubt a result of the feud between Kwando and the Hoovers many years before. Interestingly, after the incident, posts would circulate with captions saying, "Not Dirk's work," which, if you ask me, is a little bit suspicious. After all, Kwando had been warned by the Hoovers when he went to LA in 2019, and since he's a member of Savannah's Rollin' 60 Crips, and the Hoover Criminals are local enemies of Los Angeles' Rollin' 60 Crips, the Hoovers clearly have a grudge against.
Okay, so like he wasn't a Crip in he was a Crip in Georgia. Like he was rolling 60s in another city. That's probably why. That's probably why that shit happened to him, because that checking in, wait, is that checking in shit only in Cali? Like, you only go to Cali, like, if you check in, you only check in Cali, or, like, you gotta check in, like, any city or any state you go to? Because he was a rolling 60 in Georgia, and then he moved, and then he went to Cali, which is home to the rolling 60s as well. So, I don't know. I could be wrong, but that checking in shit is just like, but is like I'm like so and so with that checking in shit. But hey, man,
against Quando since he had been seen making a disrespectful hand sign towards the Hoovers a few years ago. But that was years ago, and at this point Quando's beef with the Hoovers seemed much more about social media, unlike his beef with the Chicago rappers, which had already claimed the life of King Von. And despite these early reports that the Hoovers were responsible for the shooting, it would actually be friends and associates of King Von who were quick to celebrate the most hard following the killing of Lul Pab. Friends of Von would post pictures of him on IG following the shooting, with some going as far as to say, "Ain't no time frame on that get back," even posting pictures of Quando saying it should have been him. King Von and Lil Durk's DJ Bands would mock Quando Rondo, taking to Instagram saying that he was signing artists to Belt to Ass Records.
Belt Ass Records, you know what I'm saying? We signed, man. Anybody can get signed, man. That's all you gotta do is play crazy out here, get your ass signed, man.
O-Block member and friend of King Von, D Bands, would later be on live in O-Block along with other gang members claiming to be smoking Lil Pab.
Man, everybody dissing just two niggas, bruh. Everybody, the whole world just dissing these two niggas, man. Pab and Quando Rondo, bro. They just dissing them like crazy. This world fucking evil, man.
We smoking. What's dude's name? Lul Pab at the people.
Meanwhile, other OTF affiliates would mock Quando Rondo and tell fans to guess who they're smoking.
Seeing me like, no!
Y'all killing me with these nose. No! They killing me with their nose. They killing me. Y'all killing me with these nose, man. No! Guess who rolling up this morning?
Swiping, no swiping.
Even OTF affiliate Lil Varney, who had actually gone back and forth on Clubhouse with both Quando and Pab himself, would take to social media to mock Quando for losing two friends, saying that when it rains it pours, and that Quando should keep his chin up. Despite the disrespect coming from the people who wanted Quando and his friends dead, Quando's team would not be discouraged. Lil Tim would post tributes to Pab on his Instagram and his Twitter with a flurry of posts honouring his fallen friend. In one tweet, Tim tells Pablo to say what's up to Sosa and Stucky in heaven, and expressing disbelief about this sudden loss. Lil Pab's brother would also post from his account, saying that he was a real one who stood on business, and saying that he's got Quando's back forever. Even NBA Youngboy would post twice, seemingly indicating that the get back was on the way, and saying that he truly wants what's coming to him, but it might take some time, even describing the situation as sad and wicked. Youngboy's ominous but tasteful statement would be in stark contrast to the other side. After many of Von's friends posted disrespectful things on social media,
Famous Richard.
one person would stand out from them all, taking the disrespect to a whole new level.
I saw this
After
shit.
the shooting,
I saw
a Chicago
this.
black disciple named Famous Richard makes a skit and music video mocking Quando's reaction.
Wait, where he from? Like he from O Block? Like where he? Like he said Chicago BD. Who he? Like where he from though? Like which hood are he, like he banging shit?
Deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. This man
Going to hell, boy.
How can you trust the reviews you're reading? Introducing FakeSpot by Mozilla. Whether on
Going straight to hell, man.
The song was literally called No, and the hook was Famous Richard just screaming no, like Quando did.
It's the whole song?
This song was even promoted, encouraging other people to do the impression of Quando shouting no,
Quando Rondo's
calling it
challenge.
the Quando Rondo Challenge. In response to this, Quando Rondo's friend Jump Out Gang Black, the person who made the song King Tim Story, would clap back with an IG story, saying that things are much deeper than they seem and that people are false claiming this incident, even adding that he is planning to make somebody pay. Meanwhile, a few days after the incident, amid the disrespect coming from King Von's friends and affiliated black disciples in Chicago, Lil Tim takes to Twitter to diss Slutty, tweeting the Slutty Way, a reference to King Von's friend Slutty, who had tried and failed to execute him.
Oh, Slutty died that night
ultimately
too.
end up being killed by the police. But once the dust settled on this incident, those involved would need
I
to
forgot about Slutty.
and begin to deal with the real-life consequences of the situation. In September, Lil Tim would be seen at Lul Pab's funeral. While rumours had circulated that Quando wouldn't be attending the funeral, he'd later be seen carrying the casket along with Lil Tim and others. After the ceremony, Lil Tim would be popping champagne at Lul Pab's wake. And considering just how much of Quando's great artistry has come from him channeling his pain into great songs, it's no surprise that it didn't take long to open up about
Oh
the death
shit, my
of
bad.
right-hand man Pab in Pain Songs. On August 30th, 2022, Quando Rondo opens up about the situation on the song Give Me a Sign with NBA Youngboy, rapping that people were testing him and now a rapper got killed, as well as saying it broke his heart to see Lil Tim get shot and then charged with murder just for protecting him. Elsewhere on the song, NBA Youngboy raps about King Von sleeping with his ex, saying that he could cope with it, and saying that him and Quando had been blackballed in the music industry for what Lil Tim did to King Von. This would give fans insight into the pain that Quando and Youngboy had been going through, living with the consequences of King Von's death as a result of their rap beef. But what was still a mystery was who exactly was responsible for this most recent murder of Lil Pab. Soon, the internet would begin piecing together the clues, with a suspicious eye being cast towards the LA branch of the Rolling 60s Crips. Now, initially, Quando seemed to have a connection with the LA wing of the same gang he represented in Savannah. He had been seen with Rolling 60s members in LA on his previous trip when he was pressured by the Hoovers. And it seemed that Quando was familiar with that age-old process where the worlds of rappers and gangsters collide, known as checking in. This is the idea that the rappers have to contact the local gang and negotiate protection whilst visiting a new city. This checking-in process may or may not involve a payment, or it might simply operate on a mutual respect being shown. Many rappers like Lil Baby have seen showing love to LA's Rolling 60s as part of an apparent check-in.
Oh, they go Nipsey Hussle, RP Nipsey.
Rolling 60s territory with legendary Rolling 60s Crip rapper Nipsey Hussle. A former Crip leader
RP
by the
Nip.
name of Big U actually broke down the process of checking in to Charlemagne in an interview on The Breakfast Club.
Explain extortion to us. Would the rappers really be getting extorted by the gang members?
Because if you coming out here, you eating, and you in the club, and nobody know you, and you bringing your crew, then what happened?
You fool.
You fool.
Interestingly, Quando had actually had numerous interactions with legendary LA Crip Big U
Big U.
in the lead up to this tragic incident. Big U had claimed on The Breakfast Club that Quando had reached out to him for protection and suggested that despite claiming Rolling 60s, Quando had never showed him love until he begun having problems with Dirk after Von's death.
You got a lot of dudes, like when I was here last time, they claim my neighborhood to send this music, but they don't really us until it's a problem. Then they call it. Like Quando Rondo. I just showed Envy. Like, you can't call me now. You can't call me when the fire hot. You didn't me before that. You know what I mean? You had my number, you could have called me, you could have did all that.
This comment elicited a response from Quando, who denied ever calling Big U for protection, instead saying that he was asking how he could give back to the Rolling 60s in LA.
It's time for me to start squirting on my face, politics-wise. You feel me? It's time for me to leave the street in the street and just play my role with this internet. I never once called nobody, no on planet Earth, for no protection. Because I don't fear no man. Why would I wait to get us? Anybody that I ever called, I call on some like, how can I help? How can I do this? How can I do that? I never called no person on planet Earth for protection.
Big U would reply to this, claiming to have love for Quando, also suggesting that he was planning to pull up on him and that he was in his town.
First of all, I never talked to Quando. You know, it ain't nothing but love with Quando. And I was only addressing something that Shadow Man said to me. And if you're reaching out to do something for the kids, definitely do that. Because I never talked to him. He just asked me when I reached out. I just feel like I know Cuz and I've been knowing him. And I never heard from him after we had a conversation maybe a year and a half ago. No, maybe 2 years ago. And then, so when he called me, I'm only on positive vibes. So I'm gonna pull up on Cuz, or he can pull up on me. I'm in this town right now, so but I ain't got nothing but love for my nephew. And he talked to my son a week ago about whatever they was talking about. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch.
Big U would claim to not be doing anything with Quando if it's about anything negative.
Quando want to do something for the kids, for the family. I'm definitely with him on that. Definitely supporting. But no, if it ain't positive, then I'm not rocking with it.
Right.
Just not rocking with nothing unless it's positive. 100. Period. So I'm not even taking negative calls. I'm not looking for no negative calls. I'm not taking negative calls. If I think it's going to be negative, I'm not taking it. If it ain't positive, it ain't about doing something constructive, helping the kids, I'm out of it. But no, I never talked to nephew. You know what I mean? I never talked to him whenever he called me, because I'm on all positive vibes. But I will talk to Quando.
And months later, Big U would appear on No Jumper in an interview where he seemingly apologized to Quando and indicated that there had been a miscommunication.
Somebody got to be a man at some point and say they was wrong. Like as far as Quando Rondo. I was wrong for saying it, but he was wrong for for not reaching to his homeboy, and then on the same line that I reached out to you, you reached back out to me on it. You know what I'm saying? But I apologize to my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it starts and stops. Somebody got to apologize. It was wrong. I was wrong.
And then, a couple of months later, in August 2021, Quando is in Los Angeles on a trip the year before the death of Lul Pab. And on this trip, he would appear in a sit-down interview with Big U himself, the ridiculously titled Checking In podcast on World Star Hip Hop, with Big U starting off the podcast welcoming Quando to LA.
Checking in with my young fella Quando. What's up, young fella? Is you in California, huh?
Cali.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm glad to have you, man.
These two would seemingly patch over their past feud and exchange mutual apologies, with Big U elaborating, saying that his nephew said that he did Quando wrong and vouched for him.
As a man, my homie called me, and he told me you was wrong. But I'm going to say I was wrong, too, because you said I was wrong.
This was an interesting interview where Quando would open up about a lot of things he was going through during this time. Quando feels that every song he puts out, people assume he's dissing certain people, but he says he has so many beats going on that people actually get it wrong.
I be saying like a lot of stuff I say like in songs and stuff like this ain't the only person I have a problem with. Like I ain't talking to this person, anything say, they don't put it that way.
Quando would also explain that his enemies are actively trying to stop his money by making shows so dangerous that the venues keep on cancelling.
They trying to stop my money. You feel me? Fans thinking I'm high when they don't know like I'm dying to do shows and stuff.
Big U would also explain the process of checking in with Quando, saying exactly what a rapper should expect if they check in with the Rolling 60s in LA.
You might check in with me, I'm going to tell you what club to go to, what club not to go to. They ain't dealing with the right people. If I go to Chicago, if any of my artists is going to different places, I tell them call us do. Because he treated me right, he going to treat y'all right.
Quando would also claim that he could never stop being a Crip.
I'm real heavy like on crippin'. Period. I'm gonna do that to the day I die. Sometimes I ask the
Hey, you
Lord,
said
I
that
be
too.
asking the Lord for forgiveness.
Hey, one thing Quando Rondo did say in End of Story, bro, he gonna let that wait till they put him in his grave. He did say that shit. He did. If y'all ain't hear End of Story by Quando Rondo, y'all listen to that song for real. Like, it explains everything that happened with King Von and him talking about he ain't gonna drop his flag or none of that. He said that in the song. So just, hey, y'all bump that song. Like, it's really hard, you feel me?
First thing pop up in my head is, why I can't stop being no Crip, though. You feel me?
Quando would explain that you don't have to be a killer to be a Crip, and that anyone can identify as a Crip.
I always tell them,
anybody.
Like, you don't have to be a killer to be a Crip. You don't have to be no shooter to be no Crip. You ain't got to be no jaguar to be no Crip. You can be a dentist and be a Crip. You just a Crip. That's a dentist.
Quando and Big U
Right.
seemingly left things on good terms after this interview. However, a year later, after the Los Angeles assassination attempt on Quando Rondo that claimed Lul Pab's life, Big U would appear on social media, seemingly taking a dig at Quando, saying that if he took a loss, he wouldn't leave his gang, and there would be no crying from him.
Imagine all the dudes when the storm came, they folded their tent, they went inside, or they shut down. No. They ain't what no real do. When it get hard for me, I get quiet, I get still. Because I need to hear all the doors is open.
Then, a week later, on September the 6th, 2022, Quando Rondo would come out on social media to say publicly that he's no longer representing the Rolling 60 neighborhood Crips, and that he's laying his blue bandana down. Essentially explaining that the Rolling 60 neighborhood Crips in LA are linked up with his ops. Essentially inferring that someone from the LA Rolling 60s is who set him up to get shot at in LA, leading to Lul Pab's death, all on behalf of somebody trying to avenge King Von. With Quando saying,
So he can't go back to Cali then, cause them niggas are cool with Dirk and them. So if he goes back, then I guess I don't know, bro. Like you already got Hoovers and other sets that want him gone anyways. He got people from his hometown, Chicago and Cali, that want him. Like Hoovers, you got a lot of people that want that man gone. So like it could be really anybody.
saying it don't take rocket science to see what's going on, and ending the message saying that he's now just going to focus on his family and his loved ones. In response to this, LA Crip Jay Stone would reply saying you can't just drop your flag and quit gang, and that the real Crips lose homies all the time, and not everyone is going to slide for you. Quando would seemingly respond to this with a follow-up post, essentially warning people not to talk about him, saying he doesn't care because he's rich, has 200K, and can knock down anyone in his way. One theory about how the Rollin' 60s might have set up Quando Rondo has been linked to an LA-based Rollin' 60s rapper by the name of Brick Baby. Brick Baby dropped a verse on YG's 2016 song, the menacingly titled track Don't Come to LA, a song all about robbing and shooting out-of-towners. He'd also openly claimed not to like Quando in an August 2021 No Jumper interview, calling him out for claiming Rollin' 60s and trying to get Big U and the LA Crips to try and squash his beef with Lil Durk and the Black Disciples, essentially saying that Quando needs to check in every time he comes to LA.
It's like Quando Rondo.
You're not with him.
Boy, stop.
All right, ready? Do this.
I don't know what the fuck.
Don't come to the 60s and want to provide that bro, that boy your ass.
That's gotta be weird for you because you would Dirk so much.
It ain't weird for me. You know what I'm saying? You're not from Rollin' 60s. You're not from LA Rollin' 60s. You're from Rollin' 60s.
Right.
You gotta come talk to the streets.
Big U's a little removed from a lot of it.
No, he is the streets. You gotta come talk to the people who feed in the streets. You gotta come clear yourself on both angles. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come holler at somebody.
Yeah, that go for like that go for like if you sliding through anybody's hood in like Chicago, like you gotta call somebody or like contact them first before you slide through there, cause like if you slide through there and they don't know who you is, bro, they will get on you for real. That happen anywhere, like in a lot of dangerous cities and states, bro. And this is for y'all that's watching this too, bro. If y'all going to slide through anybody's hood, talk to anybody, interview this and that, go ahead, but you gonna have to call or text somebody to do something before you slide through their hood, cause like anything could go down for real.
You went to go holler at Big U, you went to go holler at Hollywood. Like that ain't Hollywood. He really my big dog. That's my big bro. Whatever he say hold down, we gonna try it. You know what I'm saying?
He would even claim to have connected with King Von through Lil Durk when he was alive, and despite not being a Black Disciple himself, Brick Baby said that he considered Lil Durk his brother.
Von was in and out of jail, so I done seen Von when I was down there in the O. All that doing, I be going to Chicago, all that shit.
He was in the O.
That's my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my boy. I'm not from BD. I'm from 60s. But you lose you my boy, like my ops, your ops at this point.
He'd even been seen in the studio with Lil Durk in the months before the shooting, and in an Atlanta log where he said that he'd been friends with Lil Durk and the Black Disciples all the way since 2015.
2015, damn.
Member Dooley Low in January 2022, calling their alliance 6OTF.
How do you know my friend Brick Baby Shitra over here?
That's game. I little bro for like 5 years solid.
Wow.
Like 7.
Who else you tap with out here in LA?
Brick Baby.
That's it.
You know.
That's Dooley Low right there.
Just days after that shooting at the Beverly Center, Brick Baby would post on social media telling Quando that he's a fake Crip for not checking in with him and giving them money and guns.
If you from out of town and you banging the hood from California, you're an imitation gangbanger if you do not check in. If you do not make sure your hood is funded, if you don't make sure your hood got licks, if you don't make sure your hood got sticks, and the kids is eating over there, a couple to put you down with the play family straight, you're an imitation because a motherfucker don't deal with the same enemies we deal with in LA.
Brick Baby goes on to comment on Quando's claim of dropping his Rollin' 60s Crip flag, saying that Quando can't leave a gang that he was never in.
You can't leave a hood that you never was in. You claiming our hood, you cannot leave a hood you never was in unless you get put off. Stop claiming it. If you don't want to deal with street politics, stop gangbanging.
With all this content floating around, it's no surprise then that rumours would spread that the Brick Baby had something to do with this. Allegations which he personally denied on social media.
Stop playing with the name, cuz. Stop playing with my name, point blank period. On 6 Crip. die every day. Don't got nothing to do with me. So you internet ass. They put your stories together. You on the street. No one got nothing to do with it. Stop calling my phone, talking about, oh, hey, you look, man, I'm 6'0", man. I'm hood, the boys got hot. I'm 6'0", ain't none of my crashing out Beverly Hills and broad daylight. What's wrong with you?
With this whole situation even provoking a response from NBA Youngboy, who said, wait till I start talking.
These CEOs started with nothing. But they didn't just climb the ladder.
However, from here, Brick Baby would bizarrely go on to do a series of interviews speaking on the situation directly, telling Cam Capone News that Quando was smart to try and squash his beef with Big U.
It was a great move for him, like, to go check in with the big dog, because that's our big dog, so you trying to get him to soften up the people that's around your age, and you know what I'm saying, still outside, and he's still outside too, but you get what I'm saying, to soften it up for us. So if we come around and just say I did something to him, and he called Big Bro, like, oh, but Big Bro called me like, man, I told you it was cool. You know what I'm saying? He went that way. But the whole thing is that's not the age group that you beefing with. You know what I'm saying? You beefing with Dirk, right? You want to get a message to Dirk. That's my boy.
Mm-hmm.
So the age group that you dealing with, he still, even when Unc get the message, he gonna have to call me to get the bro. I'm the closest one to bro. You get what I'm saying?
Brick Baby would also express how surprised he was when he heard that Quando, an apparent Roland 60 Crip, had killed a Chicago black disciple, the King Von situation, with Brick Baby thinking that he thought Quando had a good relationship with the black disciples because of his earlier connection to Lil Durk.
I'm like, damn, the 60 killed the BD? Like, they don't know how close he is? Like, these are boys. Like, what the been going on? And I'm like, he's been living in L.A. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are boys. Like, what is going on?
But Brick Baby once again would outright deny being responsible, saying you must be smoking dope to believe that.
With me with 2 strikes, well, I'm going to get out of put well, killed broad daylight Beverly Hills, man. You gotta be
Okay, so that was Beverly Hills, alright.
You gotta be smoking big dope, Chris Brown style. You know what I'm saying? Dead homies, wrong crib.
Brick Baby would later be asked in a September the 11th, 2022 interview with Cam Capone News about these rumours that continued to spread that he was personally involved in the incident that claimed Lul Pab's life, with Brick Baby claiming to have been in Atlanta at the time of the incident.
There was the Quando Rondo situation at the Beverly Hills, in Beverly Hills at the gas station. I guess there was rumors about you.
Yeah. I was in Atlanta, so 100% the police know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? I would let the police do their job, because I ain't do. You're not finna put me in the middle of no murder while I'm raising my kids.
He would go on to say that he wouldn't even comment whether or not he was involved with it.
Now, if y'all caught me slipping on camera and I really popped something and y'all got it, like, it's all on the internet, it's like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be commenting on it, though. I wouldn't be saying, hey, leave my name out of it. I'd probably go the scary way and just blank out all social media and just get up out of here somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about it. They gonna have to come find me. I'm not operating with a phone or nothing after I do.
He would also go on to say that he isn't surprised that people think he's involved due to his past history with Lil Durk, but he denied believing that Lil Durk could have possibly been involved in the hit.
Were you surprised when you started hearing rumors about yourself?
Hell yeah. No, hell no. As soon as I seen that, first I landed in Atlanta, boom, they say he got shot at a football game in South Georgia. He was shot too. So I'm looking, I'm like, damn, didn't catch a break. Cause I was like, didn't he just lose a homeboy like the day before that or something? I'm like, watch what the internet do with this. You knew it was coming. I just was laughing. I doubt Dirk had something to do with it. Like, I don't see how.
A few days later, Brick Baby even said in a September the 15th, 2022 interview that there's an old saying that you're not a Rollin' 60 until you kill another Rollin' 60, an allusion to the death of Nipsey Hussle at the hands of Eric Holder, another Rollin' 60.
At a point, it was like, Everybody in LA used to say, "Oh yeah, you ain't a real 60 till you kill a 60." But it's like our hood big, and it been in Turtle Beach for years.
He would also clown Quando Rondo for attempting to change sets after the death of his friend, laughing at him for trying to tap out the gang like it's wrestling.
Have you ever thought about leaving the set alone? Because recently there was a young rapper who said he's done with that. He said he's done with that. But
hey. Man, 1, 2, 3. Man,
nigga fucking play too much, dog.
Like, we got retired gangbangers in the hood.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's the way you go about it. You don't never drop your flag, though.
Around a month after the shooting, Brick Baby would be seen on social media flexing with bundles of cash and releasing a new song with OTF artist C3, a track called Brick Lato. A track which had C3 rapping, "I heard they claim in 60, have them real hoods get at you," as well as rapping, "They drop that location, we at your spot, we pulling up like peekaboo." With this release sparking yet more speculation that Brick Baby had actually been signed to Lil Durk's OTF label just a month after the shooting, with an OTF affiliate jumping on this song with him, seemingly claiming responsibility for the deed. But Brick Baby would duly deny his involvement in the incident in yet another Cam Capone interview.
And then there was the rumors about you signing to OTF. Is there anything to that?
Nah, man, it ain't nothing to it. I mean, it's OTF. We got in the works, but it ain't no locked in type situation. They just see me on the ground with a gang of money and just think that it's that.
However, Brick Baby would continue to drop songs like the track Murder Dance with I Swear Vezo, where he raps, "I just gave 100 bands to my murder man, I prepaid for 10 bodies, and he don't need a stretcher, he need a body bag. He was dissing on the net, we finally caught his ass. Only thing I'm regretting is I ain't wear a mask." And lyrics saying, "Broad daylight, knock his brains out, dropped 50 on his car, knock his frame out." But Brick Baby would have people really surprised when he said outright in a No Jumper interview with Poetic Flacco that people can no longer tell Lil Durk that he needs to slide for Von because of what happened to Lil Pab.
Oh, they did something. Oh, slide for him. Oh, you. Oh, yeah.
Slide for Von, right? Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why? Oh yeah, because of no. Like who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh who?
Nah, because Lil Pab.
Pab or Pab?
Oh.
Is it Pab or Pab? I don't know.
What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term on it. Like no more slide for mine.
And do you feel like you now have earned your way into the quote unquote OG status then?
Definitely.
Right.
Not like that. It's just like because of the way I carry myself.
He would go on to say that Quando has to lay in the bed that he made by not showing love to the rolling 60s Crips in LA.
You should have been doing the right thing from off the rip. That's what they say. The bed, you gonna lay in the bed that you make. That's just a perfect example. Like, hey, if you would have handled your connections or your people, whatever you had, the right way before it jumped off.
And saying that Quando was dumb for beefing with Durk, who has $20 to $30 million to his name.
And just signed the deal for like
God fucking damn, 20 to 30 mil, yeah, bro. He been doing this. Yeah, Durk been doing this shit for a while.
$30 million, Durk, right?
Yes.
Who the beef will come for you? Got too much money, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, listen, man.
Don't beef with rich people.
Don't beef with rich people, man. Unless you gonna slide, you don't need to say nothing out loud. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, point blank period. Don't put that bag thing on your head.
These bold comments attracted shock on Twitter from other apparent
California native Brick Baby says people can't tell Durk suffer Von anymore because of Lil Pab getting killed in LA.
Members of the Rolling 60s Crips, and Brick Baby would later deny his comments were self-snitching, reaffirming once again that he has nothing to do with the shooting.
Never said nobody did that. The dead homies. I ain't say Durk did nothing. I ain't say nobody did nothing. I said the internet say you can't say slide and run no more. We don't got nothing to do with them games the boys was playing. 6-7. Dead homies. And I doubt Durk just got called just rolling around in
But even as recently as April 2023, Brick Baby is still releasing music like his most recent track, Not Enough, which came with lyrics where he seemingly admitted outright to lining people up and boldly proclaiming to have been paid in excess of $1 million for setting someone up to get killed. All of these public statements paint a picture of the LA Rollin' 60s being involved in this incident. But for the record, at the time of making this video, this crime is still completely unsolved, and there's been no substantial evidence to tie anybody to the murder of Lul Pab. This murder, just being the latest senseless killing, is yet another dark moment in hip-hop history. Just like the death of King Von, there really are no winners here.
Nobody winning.
Quando Rondo survived this assassination attempt, but he still lost one of those people who had been closest to him throughout his entire come-up. Fortunately, Quando wouldn't be deterred, and he would return to music, channeling his pain into yet more meaningful hit songs. In fact, Quando Rondo would team up with both NBA Youngboy and Lil Tim to record an entire album of music, speaking openly on everything that had happened over the past few years. If you found that clip interesting, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want to watch the full-length version of this video, check out the documentary on my main channel, Trap Law Ross. And if you want the uncut version of that documentary, then head on over to patreon.com/traplawross, where you can watch all of my best videos completely uncut for just $2. And if you want to keep in touch and get updates on the next documentaries that I'm going to be dropping, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Trap Ross. Appreciate it. Peace.
So you think you know Wix, but do you really? First up, we got shit.
Man, that's gonna cap it off, man. RP Von, RP Pab, RP everybody that died in this, man. Nipsey Hussle, man. Rest in peace to everybody that passed away, man. There really is no winners for real, you feel me? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell. Hope y'all stay safe. Hope y'all stay blessed, man. And I'm out, man. Peace.